if you're so busy meddling and trying to tell God and your heavenly staff how to do their job, you're gonna miss it. Hey beautiful ones, Fran here, back with another video. So before we go any further, you guys know the drill. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. If you have yet to subscribe to the channel, I'm going to give you a second, let you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell so that you don't miss any updates on the channel. I am so glad that you are here, and I am so thankful for each and every one of you. I say that all the time, but I say it because I mean it, and I think it is important to say thank you. So that is why I do it. Alright guys, so I am going to do a little teaching today. So grab your journals, get your pencil and paper, and let's chat. So this week, in a lot of my one-on-ones with my clients, I have been noticing kind of a repetitive pattern of people not knowing how to ask for what they want, not knowing how to properly state what they want to the universe, to their higher power, to God, to your heavenly staff. People are getting kind of caught up in the wording of it all, but they're also getting caught up in the day-to-day wording. So when you are trying to manifest and create your life, this is bigger than money. You have to think about the vocabulary you're using, the words you're speaking, the things that are coming out of your mouth. Not just when you're trying to create, or you're in your sacred space, or you're having a conversation with your elevated friend. Constantly, you have to be mindful of what you are thinking, what you're speaking, what you're talking about. And a lot of times we get caught up in the wording of it all. There are just certain things that you should not say when you are manifesting and creating your life, period. There are just things that you just should not say. One of those things is, I can't, it's not gonna happen, I don't have enough, I never have enough, it's taking forever, I don't understand why it's taking so long, this is never gonna happen, I'm fed up, I'm sick and tired, I'm tired and sick, I don't have time for this is taking forever, I don't believe in it, it's not flowing like I want it to flow. You guys get the drift, right? There are a lot of negative things that we say every single day of our lives, and let me tell you what happens there. When we talk like that, we are on a lower vibrational frequency. So when you are on a higher vibrational frequency, you are manifesting and creating really, really quick. If you've ever noticed that when you say something and you don't worry about the hows, you don't worry about the whens, the wheres, you don't get caught up in that, things start to flow really quickly. They start to show up sometimes so quickly that they scare you, right? But when you say things and they are not vibrationally aligned with your energy, and they are not vibrationally aligned with what you really are trying to call in and manifest, you will find that you feel a certain kind of way, which means you're operating on a lower frequency and you are attracting lower vibrational things. I have a lot of women that I mentor that will say to me, I don't understand why I keep attracting the same type of man. That is not the type of man that I want to attract. So the first thing that I always have them look at is, what are you saying and what are you feeling like when you say it? Your words and how you're feeling go hand in hand. So that's what we call the vibrational alignment, right? If you are feeling down, if you're feeling bad about yourself, if you're not feeling good about whatever it may be that day, and you are trying to call things into your life, or maybe you're not even trying to call things into your life at that point, you're not doing anything, you're just kind of letting life happen, and you're saying things like, I am just so sick of this. How many times do you think that you say, I am so sick of this? This gets on my nerve. I'm so tired of this. I just cannot believe this. Here we go again. Same stuff, different day. You have to be consciously aware of what is coming out of your mouth. And a lot of people will say, I can't really say things that I don't see because I feel like I'm not telling the truth. And my question always is, do you like that truth? Do you like this reality that you see? Or do you desire this reality that you want to create? So whereas it takes work to change what is coming out of your mouth, especially if you have been in that negative space for some time, it is very important to do so. If you are speaking sickness over your body's going to be sick. If you are speaking illness over your health, you're gonna be ill. If you are speaking anything negative over your life, it is going to show up in your life. It is just that simple. So the practice of changing your vocabulary and changing your conversation is very important. And there are so many ways that you can do that. One of my favorite ways to do that is I script all the time. So I script out my day. I script out what I want the day to be like. I script out what I am like. If I script out things that I am trying to create and manifest in my life, right? But I script them as they are. And as I begin to read them, I begin to feel good about it because I desire that. That's what I desire. And then I begin to see it and I begin to feel it. And then I'm in the flow of attracting and manifesting that, right? But if I just kind of get up and I'm just tired, I get up late, I'm running, I'm rushing, traffic's heavy, I'm in a different vibrational state, then I'm attracting those type of things in my life. Rush, hurry, I'm late, I'm running late. I'm attracting those things. I keep repeating this to you guys because I want you to understand that you are the co-creator of your life. Everything you think, everything you say is creating your life. Your words are probably the quickest and easiest things to change. Your words are probably the quickest and easiest thing to change. And let me explain to you why. Because you hear yourself talking, right? You hear yourself talking before you even start talking, okay? So how many times do you have a conversation in your head? So if they say this, I'm gonna say that. Or if they say this, or I'm gonna say that. How many times do you do that, right? And then you never have that conversation. It's the same with speaking things over your life. So every single day, one of my favorite practices is to get in the mirror. Like as I'm getting dressed, as I am getting ready, I have little notes. I just took this off my computer. All over my house, right? Like this. I have them in my bathroom. I have affirmations everywhere. So as I am getting dressed for the day, right? I am saying to myself, today is an amazing day. Today is filled with infinite possibilities. Everything I desire is coming to me right now. And then I turn on my meditation video that I have saved on my phone, and I turn that on, and while I'm getting dressed, I'm listening to the affirmations and I'm repeating them, and I'm beginning to smile because they make me feel good. So therefore, I've already started my day in a positive manner, right? Because I'm feeding good stuff into my mind. I'm not allowing the day to just happen to me, right? I'm not getting up, I'm not rushing, I'm not in a hurry, I'm not focused and consciously aware of what is coming out of my mouth. Another thing I do is I just do not entertain negative conversation. I just do not entertain negative conversation. If somebody has something negative to say, because this is my profession, this is my job, if I am in session with someone and they are down and they are negative, I listen to what they have to say, but then I ask for Spirit to give me ways to help them raise that vibrational frequency so that they can begin to attract the things that they desire. If you are not aligned with your desire, that can be money, that could be love, that can be health, new home, new car, new business. If you are not aligned with that vibrationally, you're not going to attract it. Your words are the quickest way to set the wheels of creation in motion. Every single thing that God created, He spoke into existence. He didn't say, one day there's going to be sunshine. One day there's going to be stars in the sky. One day He said, let there be stars in the sky. Let there be sunshine. Let there be grass. Let there be oceans. So He wasn't pushing it out to one day. And we do that a lot when we're manifesting and creating. We do that a lot. We speak things in a future tense. You want to speak it in the current tense because you don't want it one day. You want it right now. You want it today. I remember being in a state of panic about things years ago when I had bills to pay and it just seemed like things were not working. I remember saying, I claim my riches and goodness now. I claim abundance now. Everything was now, now, now. And even though it didn't show up at that very second, within hours a way was made, because not only did I claim it now, I had no attachment to it. And when we are able to release the attachment to things, we give our heavenly staff and our angels room to work. If we are saying, I want this, but let me see, how am I going to make that happen? How am I going to do this? Let's see. How am I going to get this money to buy this house? How am I going to do this? You're asking for your heavenly staff to help you, but yet you're interfering by trying to figure out how you're going to do it. When you ask, what you do is you wait for inspired action. When you ask for something and you truly believe for what you're asking for, the inspired action is going to show up. It's going to come. There's nothing that you can do to stop it. It is going to show up. But if you're so busy meddling, and trying to tell God and your heavenly staff how to do their job, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss the inspired action that you should be taking. You're going to miss the direction. So you have to be present, right? Can't be worried about how it's going to happen, who's going to help you, how they're going to help you. You ask. You ask. Nowhere is it written, does it say, I'm going to ask and I have to figure it out. That's not what it says, right? It says, ask, believe, receive. Believing, having faith. Your spoken word creates. You need to start saying things like, it would be amazing. I would love this. This is so wonderful. I am so thankful for this. Give thanks in advance for the things that you desire. Give thanks as if you already have it. Start to feel good about it. Do you know that in the morning sometimes I get up and I listen to It's Gonna Be a Good Day and all my homies gonna ride today by the Nappy Roots, right? Have you guys ever heard it? Okay, I'll put a little clip in here for y'all. Anyway, I listen to that because the song makes me happy. I'm like, oh yes, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day, right? It makes me happy. So at that point, I'm on a higher vibrational frequency. And not only am I on a higher vibrational frequency, I'm happy and I'm manifesting, I'm creating, because I have opened the portal for allowing just by raising my vibrational frequency and speaking, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. You have to do things to keep you in a space that you are constantly creating, and your words do that. Your words do that. When I say I am always saying I am the greatest blah 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 blah. I am so happy. I am healthy. I am so thankful. I am so motivated, so organized. I am so successful. I am so giving because I am such a receiver. I am allowing. I speak over my life, over my children's life, over my family's life. I even speak it over you guys. Everyone who watches this channel, everyone who sends me an email, everyone who sends me a seed, a tithe, whatever the case may be, I speak life over your life. That's what I do, because that's what you should do. If you're speaking doom and destruction and, oh, this is going to be so bad, oh my God, that's what's going to happen. You have to be mindful about what comes out of your mouth. It is very important. And you have to learn how to move, slide on over, move out of the way, move out of the way so that spirit can work, right? When we are having doubt, when we're having disbelief, when we are talking too much to other people about things that are happening or gonna happen in our lives, or when we're telling everybody our dreams, when we are trying to figure it out, we're in the way. And if you're in the way, you are then too out of vibrational alignment. You have to move out of the way and be ready to receive what you're asking for. I have so many clients who have gotten exactly what they asked for but wasn't ready for it, and it just came on through and walked on away. So while you're asking for the things that you desire, ask to be prepared to receive it. Help me to be prepared. Help me to hear you clearly. Help me to understand the information that you're giving me, the direction that you're giving me. Help me to execute the inspire action that you're giving me. Help me to understand who it is that I am supposed to be and how I am supposed to be, so that I can embrace who I am. You understand what I'm saying to you? You have to be ready for what you desire, because it'll come. What you're asking for will show up. You are in control about if it shows up in a good way or if it shows up in a bad way. Your words are so important. All right, guys. Thank you again for watching. Remember, we are raising consciousness and changing mindsets one video at a time. Let me know what you think about this video. Leave me some comments and let's talk about it. All right, guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.